welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking to watch. I'm so excited that you're here. So today, from the title of the video, you can see we're going to make some creamy spaghetti. So this is me starting to prep some of the ingredients we're going to use. So one of them will be bacon, so I'm slightly just browning it on a pan without adding any oil, because bacon has its own oil. And then next we are going, using the same pan, we are going to put in the chicken, which we are also going to slightly brown. If you had it pre-boiled, even better. If you have a chicken breast, even better. I had the thighs, so I realized that it's not cooking as fast as I wanted it to, so I had to cut it into smaller pieces just so that it cooks fast. It's turning to a really nice color. Then the other thing I'm going to prep is the spaghetti. That one is easy. Just boil your water. Once your water is boiling, you just cut in your pasta according to the length that you prefer, and then let it boil for about 7 minutes. If you like your pasta al dente, if you like it well done, then you can let it boil for a bit longer, like 10 minutes. Once it's boiling, you can just keep turning it so that it does not stick to each other, to one another. And then afterwards, when it's boiled, we are going to take it out from the hot water. You can save the water that it was boiling in. We are going to use it later as we are making the sauce and as we are cooking the sauce. And then just run it through cold water to stop it from overcooking and getting soggy, and also to rinse off any extra starch. Yes, guys, I know I need to buy a strainer. I'm working on it. I need to buy a strainer. It will be much easier if you're straining it through the strainer. For our prepped ingredients now, that is the bacon and the chicken, you can cut it into smaller sizes, so, not too small again, so that it does not disappear into your sauce and into your pasta. I realized after I've already cut, but it is what it is. And then we have our boiled pasta, which we ran through the cold water. Remember, we saved some water from it. And then there's black pepper, there's coriander, that's the dry one. We're also going to use some dark soy sauce. So that is Rico. I just repurposed the jar from something else. 2 Rico cubes. We're going to have the chopped danias and the finely chopped garlic and the finely chopped onion, the red onion. And of course, we're going to have the coconut cream. We are making creamy spaghetti. Yes. And we also have some tomato paste as well. You can choose to use the tomatoes instead if you don't have tomato paste. I just like to use tomato paste because it does not leave any particles. And of course, salt. It's cooking. Because it's dairy free, we are going to skip the butter. But if you want yours to have dairy, you can have the butter. But margarine works just as good as butter. So you can use whatever margarine that you have. So you're just going to fry your onions in that. It's still using the same pan that we were frying the bacon and the chicken in, so it's not dirty. We're not using a dirty pan. Yeah, so you just let your onions slightly brown, slightly, and then you're going to add in your garlic. I always prefer to add in garlic later because I find that it burns and sticks to the pan before even the other red onion can be well cooked. So you can wait until you cook your red onion first and then add your garlic. You keep mixing them so that it does not burn. Garlic tends to stick to the pan, so you just keep turning it so that it does not stick to the pan. Next, we are going to be adding the bacon and the chicken and just let them cook in that onion and garlic and margarine. It smells so good. I was about to eat this by itself. So good. So you can also let that cook. Keep turning it and mixing so that also it does not stick. I know it's non-stick pan, but they tend to stick. If you find that they're sticking, remember the water we saved from the pasta. You can keep adding little by little so that it helps not to stick. Then we go in with our spices. We'll start with the beef cubes, black pepper, soy sauce. We are also going to do the coriander. Once you put the spices in, they also tend to stick. I don't know why. So you keep putting in some bit of the pasta water, the water we saved from the pasta, so that it prevents your stop sticking. So you can just a tiny bit of water, and then you can also just let it cook a little bit. Next, we are going to go in with our tomato paste. Especially if you put tomato paste, it's definitely going to stick. So add in a bit of water. When you put the tomato paste, it tends to stick even more. So add in a bit of the pasta water. Then next, now we are going to add the coconut cream. Color, you guys, the color, it was looking so yummy. And the smell too, it was so yummy and creamy. You can already start seeing it forming it to a nice thick cream of bacon and chicken. Make sure your fire or your heat is on low heat so that your sauce cooks really nice, so that it's just simmering. And then just go in and make sure that the seasoning is okay. Taste to see if the salt is okay. Don't go overboard with the salt. Remember, bacon has salt, so be cautious when you're putting in your salt. But you can just taste the sauce and you can tell what you need to add. So you will let your sauce simmer for a while. You can cover it or not. I choose to just mix mine. And then how you will know that your sauce is cooked is when it starts reducing from the sides. You can tell like where it was before, and then now when you look, there's like a reduction, like the sauce has reduced. And that's when now you put in your pasta, and you're going to let your pasta cook in this sauce. If you're not like me, who does not like sauce and pasta mixed, you can have your pasta on the side and then your sauce separate, and then you can just mix them on the plate as you're serving. But I prefer mix them up so that the pasta can soak in the sauce. So you're just going to top it up with dhania. This you can put it now, or you can also choose to put it when you're serving the food, depending on you. The good thing about homemade food is that you're able to, like, whatever you like is what you do to your food. I prefer my dhanias a bit cooked. If you prefer yours raw, do you, do you. You're just going to let it simmer for a while so that the pasta soaks in into the cream. 2-3 minutes should be enough, 5 minutes at most, and then your pasta will be ready to serve. If you had cheese, this is when you would have topped it up with cheese as you're going to serve. But since we are doing dairy free, then there is no need for the cheese. It was so yummy, you guys. I hope you're going to try one of these recipes that I keep sharing with you. Let me know which one you've tried or which one you're going to try. And yes, thank you for being here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.